Nail bed, it's all purple.
Ooh, I like that.
I think I have an ingrown nail.
Probably.
Anyways,
what do you guys think? Comment down.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So, this video today, we're going to talk about this pandemic that's been spreading across the world for some time now.
It's rough.
It's rough out there. It's taken lives. It's just lowering the quality of life so much. And it's Marvel movies.
Marvel.
Yeah. So people are whining about COVID. I don't think it's a big deal because we got friggin' Spider-Man running around. So today we're just gonna literally just talk about how bad Marvel is.
And they're all over the place. And I want them all to go away.
Dream of a world where there's no Marvel. Aren't you so happy?
I mean, that'd be heaven.
Oh.
I mean, World War III is gonna happen because of these stupid films.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do have anything good to add.
Alright, let's start off quick saying anybody that their favorite movie is Marvel, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You clearly haven't experienced a good film, and that's sad, so I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I want to say I'm up to like being persuaded, and I'm an open-minded individual, but then again, we're right. So
Yeah,
I've watched several. I'm not an idiot.
And people will be like,
In
oh,
this
well, it's an
category.
opinion. There's a difference between an opinion and idiocy. Okay,
Yeah.
let's be honest.
action.
Yeah.
The fact that 4, and sometimes more, come out in 1 year shows that they're writing these in a couple of minutes and then just like, alright, let's get some big name actor in there.
With so many being pumped out, how are they good quality, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Any celebrity that chooses to be in one of those films,
Oh.
why would you damage your career like that?
Literally, when people talk, which actor has ever won an award for being in a Marvel movie? Maybe there are some. I haven't
Wait, do I
fact-checked
hear
that.
anything? No, I don't.
I haven't fact-checked that. There probably is some, but
Yeah.
you get the point. Like when people
Shut it!
When people talk about Robert Downey Jr., they're not like, oh, did you see him in Iron Man? Like,
Yeah.
Wait, which one? I'm in 2, 3, 4.
right, that's another problem. How are you gonna have so many of the same
can I get in
character
that?
when even the first one wasn't good? You just pumped out 4 more.
Well, the Marvel movies are just classic examples of all action, no plot.
Exactly.
None of the characters have any character growth arc, anything. They're just the same. They kill people every single day, and they just don't seem to be
Wait.
affected by it.
This video is gonna be a joke if you just say stupid crap like that.
That's true.
No character arc.
No!
I agree.
There's not no character arc.
I don't think they may think there's no character growth. They're not learning anything. Alright.
No, I didn't get out of here, Marvel lover.
Yeah.
No, but like, remember the first Captain America movie?
Which week?
I mean, there's character arc. It's just not very strong.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but don't say there's
Lately,
no character.
when they're building the character, but once they're at their prime, there's no up, down, anything. They're just good.
Yeah. to your point about killing people every day, what? They're so like unrelatable and
Exactly.
dehumanized. Like,
Right.
how can somebody? I don't care if they're a superhero. Just go out one day and kill a bunch of people, even
Yeah.
if they're enemies. Then just be like, "Ugh," and make some like cool one-liner and walk away. Like,
Yeah.
how are you not affected?
And like that's why Batman feels so refreshing because it's so real. He's so you can feel like that could actually happen. This crap, no.
The Christopher Nolan ones.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I got a big show.
Yeah.
And this is where things really started to buttons were bursting. Avengers in Infinity War and Endgame. Alright, they all died. Half of them died. Finally, something new. And then the next film, they're all back. How? How?
Well,
How
because
did they get away with that
Marvel's
crap?
just all about looking good. So the actual story of the movies is trumped by what people want to see
Right.
and what's convenient for fan service.
And like
That's not how you make a good story.
exactly, and like the fact that if they can just come back to life, then what is the threat of them ever losing a battle?
And the stupid thing about it was Marvel announced that they were coming out with a new Spider-Man, and a Black Panther 2 before Infinity War. So then when Spider-Man and Black Panther die in Infinity War, you already knew that they weren't going to save
Yeah.
them.
No, exactly.
And like they didn't even Marvel doesn't even try.
Yeah, they just know they just have so many people wrapped up in a shell that, and I feel like people that are like Marvel are so defensive, like they're so blind.
And it's so like disrespectful on Marvel's part to just put out such crap and then they don't even try, and they're like, people eat it up, they'll go
Because
see it.
people do.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there's no incentive to make it quality.
And just
Exactly.
actors know they'll get big from being in one, so they jump in them.
I know,
it's just
and they
a
only
mess.
hire very attractive
Yeah.
actors, and it's more of a thing where you're not going for a good story.
Exactly.
And that's my biggest problem with them.
And they're not relatable. Like
Yeah.
they don't have any. Their only issues are, the world's gonna end, and then they solve that problem. Then in the very next movie, the world's gonna end
Yeah,
again.
the
It's like,
villain, they're like, this is the worst thing we've ever faced. Next film, gosh, this is the worst thing we've ever
They
faced.
say every
Yeah.
movie. It's so cheap. Nobody actually believes it. Right.
There's the two cheapest emotions to get. Making scaring somebody, or like making something scary, and then making something feel really cool. And, like, you can make something cool, we're not saying like that, but it's the emotion and care you actually feel the threat and the problem with the battle and whatever's going on. That's what makes it good. This just feels there's just always something going on. There's never a time where there's a pause or anything important's happening. And then they try to do something with the Civil War, like, no, I think it should be this way. And they just all battle each other at the end.
Right.
I think you're going against exactly what you're saying.
It's literally like, and they're just all the characters are so just way too eager and ready to Thanos is gonna destroy the world. Oh, let's suit up and do some corny
Yeah.
Martin.
And just randomly, they're like the daughters of them. Some people, the daughters of them, they don't even mind killing her.
right.
But I want, if you guys like Marvel movies and you're watching this, you can hate on me, I don't really care. But if comment down below some reasons to back up, say that we're wrong. I want to hear it. I want to see how we're wrong.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, I want to see their perspective.
Yeah, for real.
Because if they, I just want to know. And if you don't, then
I respect people who are like, oh, I love the Marvel movies. You know, they're really entertaining. They're just you can escape reality, have some fun
Right.
watching a movie. I don't get the people who are like, oh, they're the best movies. And that you ask them, oh, dude, what's your favorite movie? And they're like, oh, Endgame.
Yeah.
Give up.
and and literally they're just like that's the greatest grossing movie.
Oh, I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Even though
That's
Avatar
disappointing to see.
Avatar was 100% original, and it was very innovative. So even though I don't feel like it's the best movie, I understand why they were just trying. I feel like they were just trying, adding more heroes and
Yeah.
making them more just so they could achieve that goal.
Exactly.
And just as time goes on, it just feels like they're milking the series.
Exactly.
Like they're just kind of pulling stuff out of their cracks just to make it make sense.
Right.
And
yeah.
people follow it blindly.
Marvel could literally just tweet new movie tomorrow, no trailer, no anything. People would flock there like mindless
Yeah.
zombies. They just eat up anything they put out just because it says Marvel.
I know.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy #2 was maybe one of the worst movies
Yeah.
I've ever seen. I felt like the script was written by a bunch of 12-year-old boys who leave their house for the first time.
Right.
And, oh, let's make all kinds of bathroom jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
There are adults with experts in the field writing this crap, but it doesn't show.
Yeah, and
Because
it's
they
just
don't care.
and it also shows they don't care because once again 4 or 5 come out
Yeah.
in on a yearly basis and they keep growing more.
Right.
And no matter how much people you have, making 4 films isn't a positive thing.
Yeah.
People are just
agreed.
oh yes, more content. No, are you not realizing that?
Even in movie series, there are exceptions. I don't mean like where, let's say, Harry Potter, there's 7 books, you make 7 or 8 movies. If you just come up with like an original idea and then you make like 4 or 5 movies of it, even if the movies are good, you still should have stopped after like 3 at the most.
Yeah.
And like that's what people are saying about Star Wars now that Disney has it. They're just gonna keep going. But at least there's somewhat of a break. With Marvel, they're just going at it year
Right.
after year, and because they don't have an overall story, they can just go on forever, and they can make
Exactly.
people. And now that people can come back to life, it can literally go again and eat over and over.
There are
again.
no boundaries,
Yeah.
which might sound like a good thing, but it's not.
Yeah, like it's okay to be innovative, but there has to be also a con
'Cause if
to
you-
it,
if
and there
you-
is none in this world.
It's like a monopoly. A monopoly has no incentive to make quality products because everybody will buy whatever they're selling.
Exactly.
There's no incentive to make it a quality movie.
Exactly.
And
And that's what's happened to the film industry.
I'm saying you're what's wrong with America, Simpson. You coast through life, you do as little as possible, and you leech off decent, hard-working people.
And with that, this is the end. If you agree, then let us know. And if you don't let us know. Bye.
we don't want to hear it.